Well, Coach, finally, just like men's soccer, they're having their home opener tomorrow. You guys, home opener tonight.
Yes.
You guys, a lot of traveling so far. Last week, 3 matches. This has to feel good, how conference gone so far. And to be home, even though it is just one match this week, you're going to be at Lumberjack Arena.
Yes, no, it's a very good feeling. We're very, very much looking forward to being home tonight and playing in the arena and in front of our own crowd, and not having to get into a van or an airplane and drive anywhere to get to our match. So we're looking forward to the home opener tonight.
San Marcos, the team that you got your first conference victory against last week. You guys don't really have to watch too much video, knowing that you guys just faced one another. What is that like, though, facing a team again, especially in just 1 week's time?
Yeah, it's different. We're not used to doing this. It's going to happen a lot though this season, so we got to get used to it. Our schedule is very different this year, where we play a lot of teams within a week or two of each other. So no mistake, we play back to back here in a couple weeks. So, it's not too much different as far as the preparation goes. There's more in our memory. We know exactly what they're about. Well, not exactly what they're about because they've changed it up quite a bit, but we know what hurt us last time we played them and what we need to do better tonight than we did last week. And we're just looking forward, like I said, to being at home, and no matter who it was tonight, we're just ready to be at home and play in front of our fans, like I said.
Got the win at San Marcos, but kind of talk about them and what they have to offer.
Well, San Marcos is new to the conference, so going in, we didn't know a lot about him other than a little bit that we'd seen on film. They're very young. But they play really hard. They really made us work for that win last week. Their left sides were good against us. We had a hard time stopping them. We've worked on adjusting in the match. We didn't do the best job of making the adjustment right away. We know that. We talked about that. We're going to try to do a better job against them tonight. Good setter. They have a senior veteran setter. They run a 5-1, and they just play really hard with a lot of energy. Like I said, they're so much younger than us. So we thought our experience was going to help us get through that, which I think it did in the end. I think we outlasted them, and we were a little. It was our first conference match of the year, so we had a little bit of nervousness going through us as well, even though we are a more experienced team. But we're ready. We're ready for tonight.
Talk about the difficulty. Eventually, the conference games, home and road, are going to even out. But to start the season, to be on the road, to get one home match back on the road, grueling part of the schedule, or at least the first couple of weeks.
Yeah, no, it's definitely grueling month of September, and I'm trying not to think too much about it because there's nothing we can do about it, and I don't want to give our girls anything more to distract them or to give put anything more in their heads about why things might not be getting off to the start that we'd looked for. But yeah, the month of September is grueling. But in all honesty, I'd rather have a grueling start than a grueling finish, which is what happened last year. We really had a tough finish to our season as far as our schedule was concerned, and we petered out, and we didn't finish as strong as we had thought we were going to and we had hoped to. So, I will not be sad to see the month of September end, but we still have 3 big matches this week and this month, and we are going to stay focused, and we're not going to dwell on the brutality of the schedule that we've had to go through so far.
In any sport, you can't win a conference title in the first month or the first couple of weeks. But how important is it to be competitive and get a favorable record after the first couple of weeks?
Well, it's really important, and every match in this conference is so tough, so challenging. Every team can play so well. Monterey did not have a great start, and they came out and they played really well on Saturday. That was the end of our road trip, and we didn't show up. I mean, we did not look like ourselves out there. It was one of those, as a coach, you're sitting there kind of scratching your head a little bit going, who are these girls right out here? We just had some of our experienced players, some of our veteran players just not show up for the match, and that was disappointing, and I take some responsibility for that. I think, there's probably several factors that played into what happened last week with our team, but we have to turn it around. We have to turn it around quickly, and we didn't have, we got home Sunday night, and here we are Tuesday ready to play again, so we practiced very lightly yesterday, and we tried not to dwell too much or overanalyze what happened last week, because we've already shown this year that we can play at a higher level than what we played at last week. We played much better the first week in Hawaii than we played last week against tough teams in Hawaii as well. And so we're not gonna, like I said, overthink anything at this point. We know that we're capable of playing at a higher level. We need to get our mindsets in the right place, and we need to come ready to go tonight.